You're standing on the front lawn at the event center. You've got your grad there, the family's lined up, your camera's ready, and then a random limo pulls up. A kid pops his head out and yells over to the grad, and I'm supposed to shoot. The rest of the time, you've got this kid glancing over at their waiting friends, and in about 15 minutes, your grad is gone, and you don't have a lot of great photos. That's exactly what happened to me, and exactly why I stopped booking grad. If you're a parent right now planning your kids' grad photos, or a photographer trying to figure out how to handle this season, stick with me. This video will save you a lot of frustration. Here in Canada, grad probably looks a little different in every area of the country. It could be a prom, it could be a grad plus a prom. Either way, it's a stressful and long day. A parent will probably call you, usually last minute, and ask if we can do a quick hour shoot in between the events. It all makes sense from their standpoint. Everyone is there, everyone's dressed up. Why not try to squeeze it in? And my answer now is almost always probably not. Not because an hour isn't enough time, but because that hour doesn't actually belong to you. You're gonna be cut for time one way or the other. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly why grad day photos almost never work, what actually happens when you try, and what a dedicated session looks like instead. Just a little context, I am a high school teacher. I work with grade 11 and 12 students every single day for the last, over 15 years. And I totally get it. I understand why parents want it. So they'll get a phone call or an email saying, hey, we want to squeeze this in. This is the only time my son can get off work, yada, yada, yada. And I really sympathize with them. It's a long day. But I kind of remind them of the realities of that day. First of all, you've got family that you can't really rely on, or at least I can't rely on mine. They're arriving at all different times. Or it's they're fine, but the brother's girlfriend just got off work and she's gonna be late. Friends that you didn't know they were friends with will want a hug, will want a goodbye, will start crying with the graduate. There's gonna be surprises. Some parent is gonna surprise a kid with a limo on that day, and everybody will be texting about what the next event they have to do that day. So the last thing that this kid's gonna wanna do is hang out with their parents and some photographer and take a whole bunch of photos when there's more fun to be had somewhere else. It sounds great, but you probably haven't talked to the graduate, or you have little experience in knowing how flaky some teenagers can be. It's actually a nightmare for photography. So my approach is to very rarely, if not never, do grad photos on that day. I know it's a pain in the butt for the family, and I know that they want to get it done and everybody's present, but it's not really going to work that well, okay? Maybe you have grandma and she's got limited mobility. Well, now you've added that stress to that day. So it's better if we can find a day before graduation or after graduation to do all these nice photos. Most of the time, even though you tell the kids this every year, you're wearing that dress for one day. So you might as well get another day out of it and get some really nice photos. So my approach is pick a night or a weekend evening to get these photos in. So organize it with your family, have the people, get all the most important people for photos there for one day in the evening, in the spring usually, to get these photos in. It might take a little bit more coordinated time, but I promise you, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get all the family members to get the family photos first. So get grandma there, she'll be there for 15 minutes. We'll pick a nice location where mobility and everything is really good. The lighting will be good. We'll worry about the wind and the rain if it happens, but we'll have a plan. And you're only gonna have the extended family for about 15 minutes. So as soon as the younger brother or the older brother is done, they can move off to the side and an entire vehicle full of people can just leave. leaving you with the grad, and hopefully a parent will stick around for the photos. Then the stressful part of that day is already done. And you can refocus your attention and refocus your energy back on that grad. So once the family's out of the way, I like to give as much time as possible until maybe it's sunset or something like that. You have that time to work with the grad, to get them comfortable, to get them excited about the photos that they're getting. Grad day is already too exciting for them, and their friends are the exciting part. This time, it's the grad and the excitement of them getting something for the first time kind of in their lives. They're getting something just for them. It's like a mini wedding, but they don't actually have to get married. All of this excitement that you can have with the grad will, fizzle out, or hopefully you can go right down to sunset and you can have a very easy stop. Be like, we don't have enough light. Let's stop there. And then you'll have tons of nice photos. Your graduate won't feel stressed, won't feel pulled in another direction, will have those photos going into their graduation day, and they won't have to worry about that on the day. They won't have to worry about any kind of photo opportunity other than selfies with them and their friends. For me, in my business, it costs exactly the same, so you might as well do it well. And then you've made the whole family happy because you're actually getting photos that you can use. And then you're making the grad happy because they're getting the nice photos, and you're making that family happier because they'll actually get better photos on that predetermined day. Even though they would rather do it all in one day because grads are pretty stressful. One more selling point to your parent is you can tell them that grad day is for your family to actually enjoy. Photos can happen at a different time. Nobody will know the difference, and you'll get better photos anyway. If you've ever tried to shoot on grad day and had it fall apart, I want to hear about it. Drop the comments below. And if you're a parent watching this right now, send this over to whoever's planning your grad photos. It might save everyone a lot of stress. My name is Chris Hartman. I am from Regina, Saskatchewan. I am a high school teacher by trade, but I am also a graduation portrait and headshot photographer. I like making videos that are about this topic and recent and future photo shoots that I have lined up. If you like this content, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching and have yourself a great week.